In 1942, the city of Stalingrad became the stage for one of history's bloodiest battles, a brutal showdown between Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union that changed World War II. This is the Battle of Stalingrad, the turning point of the Eastern Front. Join us as we unravel why this clash broke Hitler's war machine. Like and subscribe to Timelines Unraveled for more history deep dives. To understand Stalingrad, let's set the scene. In June 1941, Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa, the largest invasion in history. Over 3 million Axis troops stormed the Soviet Union, aiming to seize land, resources, and crush communism. By summer 1942, Germany had captured vast territories, but the Soviets were holding firm. Stalingrad, a key industrial city on the Volga River, was the next target. Named after Joseph Stalin, it was both a strategic and symbolic prize. Controlling it would cut Soviet supply lines and deal a propaganda blow. The stage was set for a brutal showdown. In August 1942, the German Sixth Army, led by General Friedrich Paulus, advanced on Stalingrad. Hitler saw capturing Stalin's namesake city as a way to humiliate the Soviets. The Luftwaffe bombed the city relentlessly, killing over 40,000 civilians and turning it into rubble. But the Soviets, led by General Georgy Zhukov, refused to surrender. Stalin's Order 227, not a step back, demanded total resistance. Civilians and soldiers turned factories, streets, and even sewers into battlegrounds. Stalingrad was about to become a symbol of defiance. The Battle of Stalingrad was unlike any other. Fighting was close quarters, house to house, room to room. Soviet defenders held key strongpoints, like Pavlov's house, where Sergeant Yakov Pavlov's unit defended a single building for 60 days against endless German assaults. Snipers, like Vasily Zaitsev, became legends, striking from the ruins. Both sides endured horrific conditions, freezing temperatures, starvation, and constant shelling. A Soviet soldier's average lifespan was less than a day. By November, Germany controlled 90% of the city, but their supply lines were overstretched, and winter loomed. The Soviets saw their chance. General Zhukov planned Operation Uranus, a daring counteroffensive to encircle the Germans. On November 19, 1942, Soviet forces struck the weaker Romanian and Hungarian armies guarding the German flanks. In just days, the Soviets closed the trap, surrounding 300,000 Axis troops in a pocket around Stalingrad. Hitler refused to let Paulus retreat, ordering the Luftwaffe to airlift supplies. But the airlift's failed soldiers received as little as 100 grams of bread a day. The German Sixth Army was now fighting for survival. Trapped in the Stalingrad pocket, the German Sixth Army faced starvation and frostbite. By January 1943, soldiers were eating horses or scavenging scraps. Hitler promoted Paulus to field marshal, expecting him to die fighting. Instead, on January 31, Paulus surrendered. By February 2, 1943, the remaining German forces gave up. Of the 300,000 trapped, only 91,000 survived to surrender, and fewer than 6,000 ever returned home after years in Soviet camps. Stalingrad was a catastrophic defeat for Germany. Why was Stalingrad the turning point? First, it destroyed the German Sixth Army, costing nearly 800,000 Axis casualties. This loss crippled Germany's ability to fight on the Eastern Front. Second, it shifted momentum to the Soviets, who began pushing the Germans back toward Berlin. Psychologically, Stalingrad proved the Nazis weren't invincible, boosting Allied morale. Hitler's obsession with capturing the city had backfired, exposing his strategic flaws. The road to victory in Europe was now open. The Battle of Stalingrad cost nearly 2 million lives and left a city in ruins. Yet it became a symbol of resilience, shaping the outcome of World War II. Want to explore more battles like D-Day or Kursk? Subscribe to Timelines Unraveled and hit the bell for our next video. Drop a comment. What do you think was Stalingrad's biggest impact? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next History Unraveling.